Hey you guys, this is Desiree, and I have a question for you tonight. If you were granted 3 wishes, what would they be? So this is Desiree. I'm going to start a new project tonight. Hopefully the internet is cooperative. No guarantees, because I don't know what happened last night. I even went in there and restarted my internet router and still had issues. So hopefully we don't have those issues. But I did pick a shorter project for tonight. Before I go starting and, calling up my cable provider, I wanted to make sure I gave him a chance to rectify the problem. But I'm not the only one in the neighborhood that's having the problem. But anyways, like I said, if you were granted 3 wishes, what would they be? What would those wishes be? So, let's go ahead and get started. Here we are. Hey, you guys. I'm here. If you're out there, let me know what your 3 wishes would be if you were granted 3 wishes. I am going to be working on this transfer. This is a B-size transfer. And I'm using the board and base. This is an older board and base. The new bases are a lighter colored wood, unlike this. But that's okay. Still works here for my purposes. I do have a lighter base coming, or maybe it's already here. I'm not sure. I have to go check. But this board is still the same. Plus, with this, I'm going to put the surface wax on because I haven't been teaching anybody to do that, and it might just, help things out. So we're gonna find out if that's going to work. Let's see. First off, whoops. Oh man, really? Get started. My paper towels just fell on the floor. They fell on the floor. If you're out there, again, the question of the night is if you had 3 wishes, if you were granted 3 wishes, what would they be? So answer the question and you might win something. We do have this t-shirt from last night that I worked on, and yes, I did 3 videos, but the first one is the one where I announced it. This t-shirt is up for grabs. I'm going to give one more day. You'll have to look at that video to find out how to get in the drawing. We have 1 person in it right now. So this is the surface wax. The idea behind surface wax is that you wax the surface and it helps preserve your transfer, helps the paste not stick too hard to the surface, makes it easier to wash off. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my surface wax here. Get it all on my surface. Rub, 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 rub. Yes, I'm getting this thing. Hey, Darlene. I'm putting the surface wax on. This is something, they've had surface wax, but it always came in these little sticks, and I just never bothered to use it. But I think it puts a barrier between your surface and the chalk, so it's going to make it easier to clean off when you want to change. And for this kind of a application, should make the transfer easier to come off. So just rubbed some of that on there, just like that. This is the transfer that I'm using tonight. Again, you guys, the question of the evening is, if you were granted 3 wishes, what would they be? I have an idea of what mine would be. One of them would be that I would not be mansplained ever again, like I was today. Of course, that's, you know, that is kind of a petty wish. That's probably the wish that you make and you get in trouble with the genie, because you make that wish. But yeah, I got mansplained today. I was not a happy camper. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put back here on the back. Of course, this has lines, cut lines, and considering there's an A part and a B part on these, so this is B, B1, B2, this is A1, A2. I'm going to pick one of these and use them because it's a layering thing. Let me grab scissors. What the heck did I do with my chalk couture scissors? I don't know what I did with them. Oh well, it happens. I'm going to go over here. I am going to cut on the cut line. And cut out my pieces. Because I'm going to use this little fox right here. This little fox. And this is the B part, the number 2. It says number 2 on it because it's the second layer. Some of these transfers are layered transfers. So, I guess I'll go ahead and finish this cut so that I can do this easily enough. Alright. Ta-da! Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and put, this one, it says B2, so I'm going to put back, B2, and here on this is B1, I'll put back, B1. Hey Lynette, how are you? You know, you guys, I have to tell you, this is probably one of the most refreshing times of the day that I have, because the dull day job sometimes, just breathe, Desiree, breathe. Today I got mansplained. It's like, you guys, you know, it's almost like they weren't listening to me. But it's okay. I can live with it. I can live with it. So I'm going to come back over here with my fuzzing towel. And you guys can see it's getting old because I've had it for a while. I think I need to wash it again soon. I'd like to wash it. So tonight, Lynette, the question of the evening is, and you guys, as I'm speaking, I'm going to go ahead and fuzz this a couple of times on here. I already waxed this surface with my surface wax. I haven't been teaching you guys that, so I should teach you guys that. Let's see, like this or like this. I think I'm going to go like this. Let's see if I can, yeah, the other one could fit in there. But I'm just going to do this guy. I wonder if Joy would fit. Let's see if Joy will fit there. Oh, Joy would fit right there. Okay, we're going to go put this guy right here. Right along the edge. But anyways, so I got mansplained today, as I mentioned. Plus, you know, the 3 wishes, I know, you know, wishing to never be mansplained ever again is not a good wish. I have a feeling that the genies would come down on me like a ton of bricks. So, I won't be mansplained. I won't say it. I won't do it. I won't. Okay, so I have my shimmer harvest. This is such a beautiful color, you guys. I hope, I'm praying that they keep this forever, but I think this is one of our on vogue colors. I hope not, because that is so, I love this color. And then we have candy apple, because foxes are kind of a reddish orange color, but I figured together they would look good. And then, let's see, is this bright white? Yeah, bright white to put on the chest. So this one has the bright white chest right there. This one, see, this goes right here and here, just like that. See these little spots right here? Do you guys see these little, those are registration points. They're for lining up these transfers. So we're gonna line up the eye, and I think this is gonna go right under here to give the bottom of the neck, which is gonna be white, because that's what foxes are. So let's open up this paste. Oops. Oh no. I'm just having a dropsy day. It's okay. I can live with it. Okay, I'm going to just put a little bit of water in here because this paste has been sitting for a while. So I want to make sure I put some water in it and stir it up. I have not been maintaining my paste very well. Yesterday I had to throw one away. So, what are your 3 wishes? You guys just give me one. I mean, mine was not to be mansplained, but some of my other wishes are for this time next year that I have a healthy, growing team. The other wish for next year, another wish that I have is, well, this is kind of a humanity wish. I wish that COVID, they would get a vaccine for COVID that was foolproof. So I'm going to go ahead and just go over the registration marks as well as the rest of the transfer. Just like this, and I'm trying to get all those lines out. So I don't want a bunch of lines in there. That should take care of it, and because I dropped the lid, I'm going to put that over on the paper. And ta-da! Now we have our registration marks. So this, I don't have any water set up next to me because this is a small space. So I'm just going to set this upside down over here. I will clean it out with just plain water. This, I'm just waiting for it to dry so you guys can see there's kind of a sheen on it right now, and you can see where the wax is because I waxed this surface. Oops. Look at that. Wipe off my place here. This is the backing. I'm going to put that over there. This other piece is going to be done with the bright white. You wish you could grow your nails. Yeah, I know how that goes, because I don't have, of course, you know what, you guys, I admit it, I bite my nails. Usually in tense situations, so I was biting them during the meeting. I'm trying to get everybody situated and get everybody working. My boss is pressuring me. So I'm trying to get it. I'm going to scrape off what's on this little piece that comes over the top. And look, I got more on me. I wish I could grow my nails too. So I'm going to go ahead with this paste, put in some water and stir it up. You know, it's been a long time since I bought any white paste, because the first year I bought like 5 of these jars, thinking, oh, I'll use them really fast. Yeah, I didn't use them really fast. So this is a real creamy texture. Just like that. So I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, so the next part is this part. Touching this to make sure it's dry. It is dry. I'm going to take this off the back. I'm going to really quickly fuzz it. Oh, Darlene, those are good wishes. Your wish is for harmony in our world. That would be great. People would take COVID seriously. I wish that too. And I wish everyone good health. I do too. I really do. Okay, so I'm going to go in here, and what I'm trying to do is line this up. Of course, that red doesn't make it easy. That's okay, because I can look here and find the pieces that I need right there. I think that's, oops, right there. That's gonna work, and I think I got that. Okay, we're gonna maybe not. It's kind of folded. There we go. That should work. Take a little squeegee, get a little white paste. 1, 2. It didn't take very much paste at all. And then, let's see, where's my little tool? I love this little tool because now you just stick it under there and peel it up, just like that. I'm going to put this over here, upside down. Try to keep them from sticking on things, because I don't want them to stick on something. Put the little cap back on the tip. Okay, so now we have this. And I'm going to close this up because I'm already done with it and I don't need to dry this paste out. One little quick squirt over the top just to give it a little shine. Now this one, you can see it's starting to skin over. Do you guys see that? I don't know if you can see that. See, it's got a little bit of a skin. And then when I scrape this off, you can kind of see the shine. So one little squirt to give it a little shine. That will help rehydrate that. And of course, I dropped the lid down here. Let me grab that lid and close it up. So that will help your paste stay better. Alrighty, got my little fox here, and the next thing I'm going to do a brush technique, the dry brush. I think I've talked about that before. So I'm pulling open the shimmer. This shimmer harvest is such a gorgeous color. I don't know if you guys can see that. See that? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and grab one of my, oh wait, no, I'm not going to use that brush. I'm looking at that and I'm going, nope, that's not going to work. And open up, because I have all these brushes. Let's see. What brush do I want? That brush. Let's see, this brush. No, that one's too thick. That's too wide. And I have a fan brush. I don't think that's going to work for this. I think this brush is going to be the one I use. So, for those of you who have seen this before, I have done this before. It works really well on flowers. And I have done it on t-shirts. I did it last night on that one. That t-shirt behind me. What we're going to do is we're going to take this, and I might even just dip it here because I don't even need to get into that. I'm going to brush it across my wrist because I don't need too much. And we're going to give his back a little bit. Oops! Look at that! It logged me out. Logged me out. How did it log me out? I don't know. So I'm back here, just with a little touch there. I'm gonna go back here. Hey, you guys, drop me a note to let me know that I'm still on. Let me bring this up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go ahead right here with that dry brush. Right across his bum. And maybe right here on the tail. Let me know, you guys, am I still online? Because I don't know. Because I can't see your comments just dropped off. Just trying to brush this in a little bit. Kind of got over enthusiastic there. So I'm hoping I'm still broadcasting. I can't see anybody. Then maybe over here. Right over the top of his head. In his flank. Right there along the leg. I could have used a darker color there. Still on? Awesome. So you guys see how I'm just dry brushing? So I'm just going in here with my gold, my Shimmer Harvest, and just kind of dry brushing. Right like that. And like that. Right over the top. So I think that's good enough for my fox. And that gives you, I mean, if you think about it, think about flowers. Flowers are a really good one to do this kind of thing on. All right, let's see. We're gonna let this dry out, and I'm gonna put the word joy right here. Might have to put it in a little higher, because if I'm thinking right, come on, see where that's gonna land. So I'm gonna need to bring it up about like a fingertip. Yeah, fingertip is a real measurement, everybody. Fingertip is a real measurement. Okay. Alrighty. We're gonna put Joy a fingertip from the bottom, just over the edge. And I think I will do Joy with this color because I love this color. I really love this color. So another thing I want you guys to know, we're going to start doing some more sales inside, just as soon as I think of them, inside the craft room. And if you are not part of the craft room, please do jump in. Extra things going on there. Darlene, congratulations again to Darlene. She won our last mystery hostess. So she's got another set of hostess gifts going out. If you want to know how to be part of that and get into that hostess gifts drawing, get into the group. Also, FYI, you guys, I have more. Look, there he is. Isn't he cute? I have more projects coming out, PDF projects that will be coming out, as well as more kits. Usually the project PDFs come out with a kit, and I forgot to wipe these off. I'll get them. Do this so I can get this. There we go. Forgot to get that one, but I'll get it later. But there we go. Look. Joy. With the fox. Just like that. It looks really cool, doesn't it? But again, like I said, more kits coming out. I'm going to redesign some of the kits so that, because I know that some of those kits for those PDFs look really expensive when they aren't, but it's because of the surfaces. The surfaces make them a little more expensive than normal. So I will come out with 2 sizes on those kits so that everybody, you know, can participate. Plus, I have some other interesting things that I'm going to do in there that will help people out. Just letting you know. So more plans in the works, and I promise I'm going to get them done. Just have lots of stuff that I'm working on. Anyways, so this is tonight's project. I hope you guys liked it. And again, one last word. If you were granted 3 wishes, what 3 wishes would you want? What are your 3 wishes? So with that said, you guys, good night. Have a great evening. I will see you tomorrow.